ADO.NET Data Services are specialized Windows Communication Foundation services that run inside ASP.NET sites. To create a data service, you need to create a web project and establish a connection with the database that you want to expose in the service. Then create the data service within the web application. Create a new web application project. Specify the project name. Add a new ADO.NET entity data model named Northwind to the project. For example, if you have a database that you want to expose as a data service, now you need to create an EDM schema that maps to the schema of your database. Create a new connection to the database. Specify the server name and select Northwind as the database. Notice the list of tables, views, and stored procedures available from the database. Clear the views and stored procedures to keep the data model simple. Now you have generated the files to represent the database metadata and added them to the project. Add a new ADO.NET data service named Northwind to the project. The namespace is derived from the database that is used for the data service. If the database is Northwind, the namespace will be Northwind Model. Specify the data source class name as Northwind Entities. By default, a data service does not expose any resources. You must explicitly enable the access to resources before any resources or associations are accessible. Use the Set Resource Container Access Rule method to enable the read and write access to all the resources in the entity data model associated with the service. Run the application. Append the URL with products. This returns all the products in the store. By adding the key value in parentheses, you can construct a URL that points to particular entities, such as a particular product. When you view the values of the properties of the entity, notice that some of the properties, such as product name and unit price, are scalar values, whereas other properties, such as categories and suppliers, are part of a link element. You can compose URLs to pass through this relationship. To view the supplier for a product, you can modify the URL. This demonstration showed you how to create ADO.NET data services.